Questionaire's most interesting questionnaire of all time. And I will be snacking on some mini M&ms. So, let's get started. So, before we get started on the questionnaire, I quickly want to say thank you so much for 100 subscribers. Like, I am blown away. I started my channel 3 weeks ago, and I can't believe the amount of love and support I've received in comments. Like, you guys are amazing. I love this community so much for this exact reason. Like, the internet can be a pretty crappy place sometimes, full of negativity, but this community, I've seen nothing but love and support. And I hope this channel is something that can bring you peace. I hope it can be a safe space. I hope it's, just a channel that you come to when you want to hang out. And yeah, I will be doing a video, a 100 subscribers video. But the item that I want to get for the video, I have to kind of travel a little bit to go get it. So, but I will definitely be doing that this weekend. But yes, I just wanted to say thank you so much, and this means everything to me. Like, yeah, I have no words. But thank you so much. Okay, so her questionnaire, I have it here on my phone. I just copied and pasted it onto my notes. In this questionnaire, there are there are 4 parts, or 4 categories, and in each category there are 5 questions. So the categories are about you, you're on a deserted island, people, and historical. So let's start with the very first question. Alright, so this is about you. First question is, favorite drink, 1 hot and 1 cold. And if a bug landed in it, would you still drink it? My favorite hot drink is coffee. And my favorite cold drink, it's probably Coca-Cola for sure. If a bug landed in it, would I still drink it? You know what? Yes, I would. I guess it depends on the type of bug. Like, if it's a teeny little mosquito or whatever, yeah, sure, I would just pick it out and go on with my day. Question number 2. Favorite fashion designer or brand you would wear 5 days a week. Cost is not an issue. Ooh, that's a good one. I would probably wear Chanel, because personally, I have never owned anything Chanel, but everything that I've seen is elegant, sophisticated, and timeless. So, probably Chanel. Favorite dream destination, all paid, and you'll spend 6 months there. I would probably go to Italy, like the countryside of Italy, or the south of France. probably choose those because of their cuisine, for sure. It's actually been on my bucket list to go to Italy. So yeah, that is question number 3. Question number 4. If you could have anyone do a makeover on you, who would it be? And I think I would have Audrey Hepburn do my makeover because her makeup always looked so clean and elegant and not too heavy, which is my personal preference, just a very natural looking makeup. And her eyeliner was always just perfect, and I've mentioned it, I think, in a previous video. I cannot do eyeliner on myself to save my life. So, yeah, I would choose Audrey Hepburn. Okay, question number 5. Do you dance and or sing, really bust a move, or belt it out when you're alone? And the answer is yes. I don't necessarily dance when I'm alone, but I definitely sing. I am the type of person who loves to sing in the shower and in my car. Alright, so the next category is you're on a deserted island. So, it says you're on a deserted island. There's no food and water, so you won't die. Question number 1. What music album would you choose to have with you? And you would have some form in which to play it. Oh man, I don't know if because there's so much good music, like, I don't know if I could narrow it down to just one album. I'm gonna cheat a little bit and kind of change it to genre. So I would probably stick with the classical music. If I had to listen to just that on a deserted island. I really enjoy classical music. What flower would you choose to propagate there? I would choose lilacs because they are beautiful and they smell incredible. Question number 3. What beauty product or toiletry item would you have? For me, definitely mascara. Like, I feel completely naked without mascara. So, yeah, mascara for sure. Question number 4. What animal would you give a voice to so you could converse and you get to have that animal on the island? Probably a horse. I think horses are some of the most intelligent and most noble animals. Question number 5. You get 2 books to have with you, one fiction and one non-fiction, and you must read them over and over. What books are they? One fiction and one non-fiction. This question really stumped me. I cannot think of a non-fiction non-fiction book, but the fiction book that I would bring with me to the island is The Kite Runner. Okay, so moving on to the next category, which question, I really had to think about it because I mean, I'm in my 20s myself. I'm in my mid-20s, and I would say just live in the moment. And I'm telling myself this right now as well as we speak because I'm the type of person that always wants to have a plan or know what I'm doing. And when I was younger, I thought I would have everything figured out by now. And I definitely don't. And I think that's a very unrealistic expectation conversations with people who are well traveled or, have just traveled the world. I think it's really interesting to get their perspective on things just because they've done so much and seen so much. So, yeah, probably Anthony Bourdain for that question as well. Question number 2. What era or period in time would you want to go spend 6 months in? I think it would be kind of cool to go back to the roaring 20s, 1920s. Mainly because of their dresses. I think they're, like, the fashion in that time is so cool. I don't know about spending 6 months in that era, though. Might be interesting. Alright, question number 3. It's 1850. You get to go back for 1 year in any profession. What profession would that be? Assume you have the education for it. Alright, so to this question, I would say